introduce myself. My name is Matt Cooper. I know a few of you guys already on the call. I work in the Tampa Central office, and we have a team of about 10 agents. Two of them are admin, and one of them is an ISA we just hired recently, and the rest are all agents on our team. And so we've already started off the year at a pretty good foot, and we had really some great momentum. And the virus shows up. And so it really discouraged a lot of people, a lot of sellers, a lot of buyers, a lot of agents. And so this is where we were at about 3 weeks ago. I mean, we were taking a Zoom call, and I was in Clearwater Beach, spring break, couldn't really enjoy it because the whole world was shutting down. And I really started realizing, this could be pretty bad if we listen and we don't do anything for the next 2 months. Where could our business really be? Luckily for us, we've had such a good quarter that we were able to kind of carry ourselves over. But even at the same token, we've lost multiple deals, and it's been tough. And bringing on a few agents or bringing on some admin where we have to pay them a salary, we're not really used to that, being that we're all commission based. So if the cash flow stops because buyers and sellers are freaking out, we want to be able to maintain and pay our employees. And so it's been a tough ride, but we've been able to maintain it. And luckily, I think we're going to be able to skate right through it all the way into May. And so I'm pretty faithful in that. I know we're going to do really well. We have a huge month in May. And just to kind of put it in perspective, in April, we probably lost 5 closings, which is about 50,000 in GCI. So, that was a tough hit, when as a team leader paying for all the expenses. But, at the end of the day, what do? Roll over and quit? Or you have to keep going. And so that's really why I wanted to kind of create this video, just to kind of share with you guys what I've been doing, what our team's really been doing, and answer any questions along the way that you guys might have. So really the first thing is obviously staying motivated and staying educated. What's going to keep you guys motivated is the education that you do. I know that sometimes these Zoom calls might seem boring. Watch them, try to get the golden nuggets out of them. But also you have different things like a MAPS coach, which I have. He's helped me. He's really kept me in a positive attitude throughout this whole thing. I watch multiple YouTube videos. I have a lot of friends that are small business owners that every morning we're sharing little YouTube motivational videos just to all pull ourselves through this. That's where it's going to start, is the mindset. Like I said, it's super easy to be happy and excited when you're doing well. Your true colors are going to show when things like this happen, and nobody could have predicted this, and nobody can just turn it off. So we have to live with it, and we have to grow around it. And so the first thing that you guys are going to want to do, step one, is continue to stay motivated, continue to watch motivational videos. If you need to get a coach, do it. Join Bold's going to come around virtually for $99. Do Bold again. They've changed it up this year since Family Reunion. So the more you learn, the more confident you're going to have, and the more action you're going to put. It's facts. Every time that we sit there and read scripts, it makes us excited to go and make the calls, because we know what we're going to say. You get excited, you're going to go into action. So that's step one. It's really hard to move forward from step one until you get your mindset over all this and realize that tomorrow's another day, and the gift is in the present. So go ahead and get going now, and you will see the results. In real estate, it's about 2 to 3 months away. And so where do you guys want to be in July and June and July? Where do you guys want to see yourself this summer? I know I want to be going on a vacation and taking my kids on the beach. And so I have to put that work in today. The calls that we're making today is going to come out. And so by thinking and having a why I want to do this, and it's sometimes it's a little easier for parents. We can always say, hey, our kids, we want to provide at a high level so that we can provide the best for our family. And that's totally fine. But, think really deep and find out why you're doing this. Why do you want to be successful in real estate? And if you do want to be successful in real estate, get yourself motivated and get hyped up and tell yourself you can do it. And then let's move to step 2. Step 2 is setting up your command. Keller Williams is they have given us the most incredible technology. If you don't have your command set up right now, you have all the time in the world right now to do it. Get your command set up, get your profile set up. Every customer that you are currently working with, go ahead and get them in the command and under the contacts and set them up under opportunities. That will save the trouble of trying to think about who you're working with every day. It's really nice for us to go on my opportunities, on my command, and see all of our listings that are active, and see all of our listings that we're nurturing, see all of our listings that we're trying to get the paperwork and signed and stuff like that, and having the different sales funnel and the different levels that our team can all stay connected with. That has been tremendous help. So get the command set up. If you have any questions, I know Jake does a few different Zoom calls and he's helping everybody out. I'd be happy to show you guys a few different things that I've learned. The next step is going to be marketing at a high level. Right now, it's really hard to go door knock, do open houses, stuff like that. Open houses is one of my favorite things. Every time I did an open house, I felt like I got at least one buyer out of the deal. And sometimes I sold the house too. So to me, open houses was a huge part of my business. And now we're over here, can't even leave our own house, much less go to another house and do them and invite clients there. So, we're trying to strategize as far as open houses and doing virtual open houses. So when you think about the virtual open houses, everything is really related to Facebook, maybe Instagram, Twitter, your social media. How are you promoting that event? What I wanted to show you guys by pounding you guys with this event was all the different ways that I can hit you guys and touch you guys. So I was able to call everybody, leave a message, send an email to them, to everybody, post it on Facebook. And so I would assume that you guys might have saw this event 2 or 3 times. It was just the way that I just promoted it. And that's really what I want you guys to think about when you're promoting yourself as a realtor. How are you going to stand out virtually, online? Everybody's walking around with their phone in their hand. What's going to make your page, what's going to make you as a realtor stand out? So what I really like about Command is all the different templates that they have. So just solds, just pendings. You can do a campaign on your Facebook. They have images on what your home's worth. So all your images are right there. I like graphic design, so I can kind of get in there and make these flyers look a little cooler. But for the most part, it's pretty basic templates. You just go in there and put your properties, and honestly, the general public isn't gonna really know the difference. Those templates on Command are actually really, really sharp, and they're all designed by professional graphic designers. So definitely check that out. And when I say marketing, these are a few different ways that I like to market. Obviously, right now, we're just pounding away with virtual Facebook. We try to do at least 2 posts a day on our Facebook, personal and business page. And at this point, we all question ourselves, is that too much marketing? And we're like, no. If our fans or people on our page start leaving our page because they saw too many just sold or too many just listed properties, are they really following our team? Do they really care that much? And so I decided, hey, let's just go full throttle on this. 2 posts every single day, and we run 2 ads every single week. And so that's a whole nother training on the difference between a post and an ad. And I've really narrowed that down too on how to market and get leads crazily through Facebook. This week alone, I probably got about 200 leads just on our Facebook, all through Command. I'll do another video showing everybody how to do that. It's actually really, really simple, but I've talked to a bunch of agents with KW, and it seems like nobody really understands how to connect it all. And I was paying somebody $500 to do mine a month, and he was giving me about 200 leads a month, and it sounded good. But I created my own, and I got 200 leads this weekend. So it really wasn't worth paying him. And I'll show you guys exactly how to do it for free. It'll step your game up on your virtual marketing on Facebook and Instagram. So step 4, this is the one that this really is the 4th step too. If you can get through 1 through 3, staying educated, getting your command set up, marketing at a high level, let's dive into this lead generation. We hear it all the time with Keller Williams. I think KW invented the term lead gen. But I really, since I've never heard a company or known anybody has told us to call as many people as they have, and I'm so thankful I'm so thankful that they've taught me that, because I would have never. I don't think any other company that I could have joined would have really pressed us to make these calls. And I do see agents, we really try to take the easy route out and not do the calls, but you have to understand there's nothing more powerful than communicating with somebody after they've seen your Facebook post, they've gotten emails from you. They see your marketing everywhere, and then now you're calling them and you get to have a conversation with them. So making the calls is super important. Right now, we're all at the house, so we're really, really trying to, we have an ISA on our team, like I said. So our ISA is calling about 100 people a day. Actually, as a matter of fact, he told us that he's getting up to the 150 to 200 calls a day. And so we're calling 500 to 1,000 people a week. And I know it sounds crazy, but we need to reach as many people as possible and let them know that we are here to help them. And the reason why we're doing that is there's a lot of people that are freaked out and that they need the help. And what's going to happen in our eyes is that when this whole thing is up, everybody has been sitting in their house for this last 2 months. They're going to be like, man, this apartment sucks. I need to get a bigger home. Man, this house is way too big for our family. It's just me. I need a downgrade. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities that are going to open up out of this. There's going to be a lot of investors that are going to try to buy. There's going to be a lot of homeowners, a lot of sellers that are afraid that the prices might go down. Let's sell. And so because real estate is about 2 to 3 months out, these calls right now is what's coming up. The calls that we did 2 or 3 months ago are all now coming back around right now. And they're asking me, hey, Matt, do you think we should sell now or wait? And I'm like, hey, Fox Business said sell now. I agree. They should sell now. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? Right now, the pricing is still good. There's still low inventory. So I say sell now. So make as many calls as you can. Me personally, I didn't want to just leave it all off on the ISA. One thing that I learned in the Shift book is, we all have gifts, and one of my gifts is the gift of gab. And so my conversations, even though Bill on our team, he's incredible at making these conversations. He's a fast talker. He can call, but it's just different when I make a call and I talk to people because I'm a lot more knowledgeable. I've been doing this for 5 years versus he just did this for 3 months. And so just to kind of put it in perspective, some of the calling that we're doing, obviously we're calling all the FSBOs, we call all the expired listings. We've actually started calling all the pre-foreclosures now. We circle prospect all the neighborhoods. Anytime we sell something, we call that. We call 150 homes right around that, and we also call our farm area. And so we're doing a lot of calls. Like I said, 500 to 1,000 calls a week. And that, me personally, mine are more purposeful calls. I'm doing about 20 purposeful calls a day. I'm trying not to really think too much about it. I just scroll through my phone. Every week, Bill will give me, we follow a follow-up system called, which actually brings me into step number 5, is the follow-up and staying connected. And so the reason why I want to break these two down is because I think that most realtors, they kind of confuse ourselves. Keller Williams, we tell us, call. Well, so the way I started kind of looking at it is, you're going to be out there marketing, you're calling, you're doing all this stuff, and you get them in the web. And so if you only have, let's say, 20 people in your command, and you call those same 20 people every single week without calling new people, you're just going to burn these people out. They're not going to, there's going to be a time where they're just tell you to stop calling them probably. And so the key is, and that's why they developed, Keller Williams developed that DDD2 system, is that you're calling them quarterly. So calling those 20 people every week is not necessary. Calling them every quarter to stay connected with them is really your best route. And so what you're doing in between that is you have them on smart plans. So they're getting the neighborhood nurture. They're getting emails from you weekly. We're putting stuff on our Facebook daily. They're getting all this communication from you in between the communication.